morning, everyone. We light the Christ candle, which represents the flame of divinity that indwells each one of us, the indwelling Christ candle.
Well, welcome and tidings of love on this first Sunday of June 2019. Do you smell the fragrance in the air? Do you feel the warmth and love of the sun? It's just wonderful to finally arrive at June. What is our purpose? Why are we here? If you could ask the wisest being in the universe these questions, would it really make a difference? I assert that you already know the answers to those questions. Why am I here? What is my purpose? The trick is to use those reasons, to use that purpose, to navigate through life's experiences with. It is absolutely critical, crucial, vital that we remember our purpose, that we remember why we're here. And so, I'm going to invite everyone who would like to come up and take the microphone. Just complete the short sentence. I am here to fill in the blank, and my purpose is fill in the blank. If you would like to. It's just an invitation, an opening, an opportunity for us to get closer to understanding one another's essence and true thought, purpose, processes. Okay. So, do we have any brave souls? Let me have the microphone. Here it is, the sentence. I am here because, and you fill in why you're here, and my purpose is, and you fill in what your purpose is. Well, please, I'll bring you the microphone because it won't be on the tape.
I'm here because I need a little spiritual boost.
No, I mean here in life, on Earth plane.
And I'm here in life to serve and help in any way I can and grow.
Good. And your purpose is to grow, you could say. I'm here, okay?
My purpose is to grow
Voila.
and help and serve.
Beautiful. Yes. Yes. We're talking about why we're here and what our purpose is, if anybody wants to. Catherine, did I see your hand?
I'm here because I like to be around God's people, and I come here to try and influence other people to get in the walk with Jesus Christ.
Yeah, very nice. Brittany, I am here to, why would you come here in this incarnation, and what is your purpose? Here you go.
I am here to learn as much as I can and to help this little one grow up big and strong.
Grow up in what?
Big and strong.
Big and strong. Okay, now applause. Thank you. Look at her, she's smiling. Craig, you have one? While I'm here. So I guess I was incorrect about that. We all know our purpose and why we're here. We just don't remember to live out of it. Good.
Okay, we're talking about our purpose?
The sentence, I am here because blah, and my purpose is blah.
Okay, well,
Or I'm here too.
This one fits twofold. I am here at Unity, and I'm here on this planet because of gifts I got from both my parents. From my mom and dad, I am a storyteller and an artist. And by sharing what I learn through Unity from everyone through our faith, I can extend what they taught me to anyone who's willing to hear it.
Good, very good, very good, very good. Anita? Huh? Yes? You're next, James. See, these people, they have it in, I can read your mind. I can see you have it in your mind.
I am here because I have a flair for the dramatic. And I love literature. and but I'm also here to serve those who have a hard time understanding when they're in school. I'm discovering that in my later life.
Lovely, thank you. Sue, Sigmund.
Okay. I think we're all here to make a connection with God and to know that God is inside of us and to live your life that way.
Lovely. Yes, he's willing, and I'll be back.
I am here to learn and to serve.
I am here because 33 years ago, I walked into a Unity church and I knew I was home right away. The beliefs and the principles are in my heart, everything I believe, and I just love Unity, and I love the kids.
Yes, and you're doing a youth education Sunday in December. Did you see that? I've assigned a Sunday in December to youth ed. It's on the list of dates for the services. So, how about you?
I'm here to learn and grow too.
Excellent. To experience. Patty? Here.
I am here, and I'm still trying to remember why I'm here, and I'm doing my best. And I also believe one of my purposes is to be a caregiver.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah? Yeah. It's Patty, yeah.
I resonate with what Patty said. I'm still trying to figure out. I know it's to serve, but a little confused in this lifetime. So, yeah. That's why I'm here at Unity today, to help on my journey. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Huh? Huh? Oh,
I am here because I'm lucky and to have this, be here in this beautiful life, to have this vision, this beauty of the earth. And I think my purpose is to communicate, to learn and communicate.
Excellent. Bob Capizzi.
I'm here because I want to experience the gifts that are available to all of us and experiencing them in the way that they're designed. And to do that, we just have to put our best foot forward, and we have the world. It's there for us. It's our world.
Bravo. Very nice. You there? Tom? Tom? Huh? Bella?
I'm still trying to figure it out. That's that's in my head. However, I know that who I am is a link and a communicator, a bridge between many different peoples and cultures.
That's good.
I'm here because I love to put my hands on people and help them feel better.
Bill? No? No? What are you, friend?
It's hard to explain, but I believe I am here, and that to allow the Holy Spirit to help me express what other people need to hear from me through my career.
What is your career?
My career is a handwriting expert, and I've been around the world and worked many places and have been inwardly instructed to believe in healing, and I've had many healings in my life, physical healings. Thank you.
Marvelous.
And I'm back here for the first time since the 1980s.
Wonderful.
And different church. I couldn't believe that. I went, okay, it says Unity. I guess this is the place. Anyway, thank you all. I'm excited to be back.
Tell us your name.
Jean Drew, or Jean Drew Janney. Some of you may remember when my husband also came.
Thank you, Jane.
Ex-husband. Thank you.
Elaine? Will you? And you're next.
Okay.
Haha.
I'm here to share the truth I've learned in my life. And one of the truths is that the more I know I don't know. And so I'm still questioning things.
Thank you. Judy? I love her thoughts.
I am here as an ambassador of Jesus. I am here to lighten. I am here to brighten. I am here to enlighten any and all of the kingdoms that cross my path.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, partnership living. Partnership living is not a title that's just like a good idea. It is essential to our survival of moving into a new consciousness. The old consciousness, maybe the old paradigm, the previous spiral dynamic period, we've been, in order to survive, we've been competitive and having to prevail over somebody else to survive. But we are having to move now into a new era of partnership and encouragement, partnering and encouraging. Those are watchwords. Those are things that are just core values, partnering and encouraging every step of the way, everywhere we are, with everyone we encounter. Encouraging, partnering, learning how to be in partnership. So that's what this sermon takes up. Partnership living. How many of you watch that show, The Mentalist? The Mentalist, well, Patrick Jane is a detective, and he's kind of a new version of Sherlock Holmes. He's a super genius. And he's on a case with Kimball Cho, who's this Asian detective who's no nonsense and absolutely straight arrow, but he's gotten a little bit derided by the fact that his old biker game showed up and it triggered him. So Patrick tells him, well, I've called for Wayne Rigsby, the other guy, to come help us. Cho says, well, how come? He says, because you're not a reliable partner. So I've been thinking about that long and hard. What makes a reliable partner? What is an unreliable partner? So here's 4 measuring tools to gauge a reliable partnership, to gauge how reliable we are as partners. And it's not for you to measure somebody else with, it's for you to measure yourself with. Yes, it's very easy to put the responsibility on other people for breakdowns in the program, but first, let's see how we can hold ourselves responsible for being reliable partners. So the first thing is, am I emotionally safe to be with? We all know how disappointing it is to not feel safe with someone, to feel less than, to when they make you wrong or they just don't get you. Number 2, I'm able to keep my word. Keep my word about money, keep my word about time, keep my word about plans. Know what I'm saying? Number 3, I give useful feedback. Now, I'm not complaining, but when somebody tells me that the sermon was nice, You know, there's not a lot of feedback in that. So we should use words that are descriptive, that say that what we valued about something or what we thought was needed improvement specifically. Useful feedback. And then fourth, I contribute wholesome material to the mix. You know, you suggest doing things like, let's go to the beach, you know, let's make a salad, wholesome things. These ideas are about choices. And as we become more spiritually awakened, we have more motivation to make positive choices, because we know that when we don't, the consequences are the opposite of what we really want. So just take a look now with me for a minute at the picture that would be created if we did not make these choices, if we did the opposite, if we chose to be a so-called unreliable partner. Well, when we're emotionally unsupportive, we're not safe to be with. If we make someone feel wrong or less than or not seen, then they shut down and they distance themselves and their guard goes up. About keeping our agreements. When we don't keep our agreements, other people don't keep their agreements with us. When we don't abide by our word, there's an energy drain, there's disappointment, there's chaos. And that opens the possibility for things to go awry. Giving useful feedback. When we don't give useful feedback, we miss the opportunity to make a deeper connection with another person. We miss the opportunity for growth and learning. And it's easy to give lots of feedback that's not useful, that's about ourselves rather than about the other person. It's easy to give feedback that doesn't actually recognize the other person's qualities. That's a waste of time, a waste of our effort. Give feedback that is appreciative, descriptive, and empowering. Contributing wholesome material to the mix. When your offers to a partner are not wholesome, in fact, if they contribute to their detriment, then hasten the collapse of well-being. You know anybody who's always chomping at the bit to do something that wastes money, or that gets you intoxicated, or that abandons the responsibilities that you're managing ongoingly? These are things that deteriorate our partnership. But when you suggest things to do that build health, that affirm the good, then your partnerships become stronger and healthier. Spiritual living. I mean, spirituality is simply the realization of oneness. Spiritual living is living in a consciousness of connection, a feeling of solidarity and concern for the well-being of all life. When we take it down to one-on-one relationships, the building blocks of relationship and partnership, then it becomes a really sacred activity, an expression of our ability to cooperate, to move beyond our own self-interest, our own self-importance. So then partnership living is living in the awareness that every person is a gift from the heart of God. Partnership living is being mindful to look for win-win solutions that utilize what is at hand, that bring out the gifts of the people around us and our own gifts. Living in partnership with the energies around us, in other words, not just individual people and groups, but everything, the earth, the animals, the cosmos. Living in partnership with the energies around us requires that we embrace some core values. And I submit to you, these are the hallmarks of our future. This is the way to a sustainable future. First of all, the core value of abundance for all. That flies in the face of hierarchy, of our classism of society. For everyone to be abundant and prosperous. And, you know, little things like not overcharging or not trying to underpay. Then, absence of poisons and contamination. You know, we can't go around putting chemicals in the water and poisons in the soil. We have to we have to maintain the purity of our Mother Earth and Gaia. And then stewardship itself. Now, that kind of comes under stewardship, but stewardship specifically about use of resources, consuming resources. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's a good slogan. We have to be more conscious of utilizing the supplies that Earth gives us and not wasting them. And not building up waste and trash. Then cleanliness and order. We function and are productive and get things done in cooperation and partnership with each other only if our environment is orderly and clean. When you go out to Unity School, Unity Village, every nook and cranny of that entire place, the entire campus, all the buildings, the gardening centers, the motels, everything is clean and neat and organized perfectly all the time. Then, lastly, creating community together. Creating together for community, really. Like we did in our Natural Joy events, we were creating for community. When we have the sacred circle dances, that's exactly what we're doing. It feels so good to create together a ritual and a feeling of peacefulness and broadcasting peace together in community. In fact, I want to say this whole ministry is demonstrating the value of creating together in community. You know that if anybody comes up with an idea that they want to present here, I try to capture it and I try to house it and I try to promote it for them. So yes, creating together for community is one of the things that we take up as we live in partnership with each other, in spiritual living. So let us rejoice in the decision to be reliable partners. Let us rejoice to engage in partnership living as spiritual beings whose delight is in being of service, whose privilege is in giving, and whose ultimate experience is unconditional love. Amen. Thank you. Our statement for meditation this morning is, I engage in sacred partnership with all beings. And so to let that feeling and that intention take root in us. In this time of meditation, we set aside moment-to-moment intentions. We allow our hearts to feel unconditional love coming to us, through us, and from us. Breathing deeply. We allow our bodies to relax. We allow our thoughts to drift away. And we are fully present, ready. And so let us vocalize our statement together. I engage in sacred partnership with all beings. Together, I engage in sacred partnership with all beings. And let that idea settle into your heart. And so now in the silence, we feel renewal. We feel liberation. We feel wholeness. In the silence. Spirit washes over us, and we stand strong, clear, ready through the name, through the power, through the presence of the living Christ. And so it is. Amen.